Hello, my name is Amy Hayward, and I'm here to talk to you about why the U.S. should implement government-run health care. Healthcare in the United States today is a huge topic, and you can find articles in every newspaper and on the news channels at any given day regarding the healthcare reform. I'm here today to talk to you about three things. I will be covering three topics. One, that health insurance is unaffordable. Two, that health insurance doesn't mean a healthier country. And three, about the Canadian Medicare refugee myth. First, I would like to start talking about how health insurance in the United States is unaffordable. The Center for Disease Control released a survey in 2006. Out of the 20 states examined, 43.6 million people of all ages were uninsured. These numbers are shocking and only account for approximately half of our country. The World Health Organization reports annual incomes for all the countries of the world. The United Kingdom and Canada, both of which who have government-run health care, have an average income of $35,000 a year. The United States has an average income of $45,000 a year. It is interesting to know that even though our citizens make more money, we still have a hard time affording health insurance and paying our medical bills. Health insurance in the United States is virtually unaffordable for most Americans. And because of this, patients tend not to seek treatment, go to follow-up appointments, or see their primary doctor on a regular basis. This leads to our country being less healthy and having more serious health problems. Which leads to my second topic. Private health insurance doesn't mean a healthier country. June and Dave O'Neill wrote an article for the National Bureau of Economic Research in 2007 called Health Status, Healthcare and Inequality, Canada versus the U.S. In this article, they provide statistics regarding life expectancy, infant mortality, and obesity. The life expectancy for males in the U.S. is 74.8, as compared to Canada, which is 77.4. Infant mortality in the United States is at a shocking 187.8, whereas Canada's is only 33.8. And in regards to obesity, based on a BMI of 30 or more, the United States ranked the highest out of 11 countries. 31.1% of males in the U.S. are overweight, compared to 17% in Canada, and the lowest of the 11 countries, Japan, at 2.8%. The World Health Organization 2009-2010 data on all the world's countries compared statistics as well. It compares things such as tuberculosis detection and infant mortality. Infant mortality in the U.S. was 7 out of every 1,000, as compared to Canada, which was 5 out of every 1,000, and Australia, which was 4. The amount of tuberculosis detection, United States came in lowest at 85, Australia 88, and Canada 93. So even though our citizens have access to health insurance, we seem to be falling behind other countries in terms of healthiness. Unfortunately, many U.S. citizens believe that having socialized medicine is a bad thing, and other countries who do utilize this form of health care are not benefiting from it, such as Canadians. Which leads me to my third topic, that Canadian Medicare refugees are a myth. Stephen Katz wrote an article in the Journal of Health Affairs published by Project Hope in 2002. It debunks the theory that Canadians are continuously crossing the border in search of health care in America. He explains that the numbers found are so small as to be barely detectable, and the Medicare refugee story promotes the message the Canadian healthcare system is chronically underfunded. Katz provides us with statistics of the percent of Canadians who seek medical care in the U.S. and why they are seeking it. 40% of all U.S. facilities surveyed did not treat any Canadians. Another 40% reported fewer than 10. 15% of facilities reported between 10 and 25, and the last 5% say they treated more than 25 but less than 100. Katz found that the majority of the Canadians who are treated in the U.S. are being treated for emergency room visits or by providers that have contracts in Canada to provide services that are not routinely done there, such as certain forms of radiation therapy. Many Americans believe that socialized medicine is inferior to our multi-payer system and that refugees cross the border in search of better health care. This theory is simply that, a theory, and Canadian Medicare refugees are a myth. In conclusion, I would like to review the main points of my speech. It is evident from the information that I presented that the government-run healthcare should be implemented in the United States. Why? Let's review. 1, because health insurance here is expensive and people can't afford it. 2, having insurance doesn't make us a healthier country. And 3, we are far behind the rest of the world in terms of healthiness. I urge all Americans to research other countries' methods before they criticize government-run healthcare, because I have shown that Canadian Medicare refugees are a myth. They are happy with and utilize the system that is in place in their own country. Thank you for listening. That's it.
Very good.